miss them. I more or less miss what we had. I just don't miss the person behind, behind that facade. I don't miss the person, I just miss what we had. Really, I actually got over them pretty quickly, though, after that fiasco. Because I was just so, not angry with them, but so disappointed with them for leaving their other friend. And I don't know why. It's just, it confuses me. And it confuses him as well. Because they were friends for longer than me, and I was, they were friends for way before I was in the picture, and you leave them? For what? I don't understand that. Whatever. In the past now, I guess. I'll probably never get my answer for that. But yeah. Where was I going? ADHD is such a wonderful thing. Right, my future. So, I'm got some stuff I gotta do before the court date happens. I'm gonna do those things. After the court date, I'm probably gonna move in with my mom for a bit and go to college. And then after that, well, I'll be working throughout college because of course, I'm never not gonna work. I've been working since high school, paying for my own rent. So obviously, I can't really stop working. It just doesn't... I'm a workaholic. I can't stop working. I need work. And I need to pay off my debts. I need to pay off my credit card. I need to pay off so many other things. My loan, I still got like $600, like something like that on it to pay back. I gotta pay the fines, but hopefully my dad said he has like $7,000 saved for me, and he did say when I moved out he would give the $2,500 to me immediately, and I think that's all going to the fine, unfortunately, but whatever. At least that would be paid off immediately, and I wouldn't have to worry about going to jail for not paying the fine. But yeah. Or I have to pay the fine and I go to jail nonetheless. Either way. Either way, whatever happens, and I will fight through it, as I've always have. I'm really surprised I've made it this far. Yeah, I am not joking about that. I am very surprised of how I'm not dead yet. Ironically, taking care of that gun was helping me a lot. Learning how to use it, clean it, repair it. It gave me a hobby. That was my hobby. It kept my mind off of everything that was going on. And it sucks that that has to come to an end because I live in a state that doesn't like what I do. But what can you do, I guess? Forced to abide by the rules despite the criminals not abiding to them because they're criminals. And I'm labeled as one because I simply wanted to protect myself and my family, people I love, my friends. I simply wanted to protect them, but I'm being punished for that. Because I apparently didn't do it the right way. And despite me never hurting anyone or ever using the gun in a wrong manner, I've always just... I tried to be a responsible gun owner when I had it. And I know that I was just trying to protect myself, protect my friends. But the government says no, or at least the government here says I'm not allowed to do that. Not in the way that I did it. Instead, I have to jump through a lot of hoops and wait till I'm fucking... Despite me being an adult, apparently I'm not that type of adult to have a concealed carry license. Because even if I did have a void card, it wouldn't matter. Because apparently I'm not allowed to get a concealed carry license before 21. Which is absurd to me. That I need to be a certain age to own a license for something. Like, okay, sure, I can't buy a gun before 21. Why can't I at least have a license? If I can have a license for driving before 18, why can't that be the same for void cards, or at least the concealed carry license? Fine, limit the void card to 18 and have your parent, help you out with that. But at least make the concealed carry license be able to acquire. You can acquire it before 21 because it's a license. It's a license. If I can get a permit and drive at 17 with my parents' help, then why can't I get a fucking permit for a concealed carry? It's like, why? Like, okay, I'm legally an adult, but to my government, I'm not that type of adult to fill out a fucking void card application without my parents' help. And I'm apparently not that type of adult yet to have a fucking concealed carry license? It doesn't make any sense to me. It's so backwards. Like, this is supposed to be America. I've been lied to. Like, I've been told all my life growing up that this is America, land of the free. But ever since I've actually grown up and started looking around, all I could see is that this isn't the land of the free, it's the land of the fucking controlled. It's the land of the ruled. If the land of the corrupt, the land of the wicked. This is the land of fucking greed. This is the land where the poor get poorer and the rich get richer and the middle class is becoming non-existent. slowly, ever so slowly, we're reverting back. It's the land where innocent civilians are punished for backwards laws, and criminals, like, and prosecutors question whether they should criminalize clear-cut case of criminal activity. Like, in fucking California, apparently, they're letting out people, like, shoplifters and, like, fucking, like, people who have stole thousands of fucking dollars. And, like, thousands of dollars of merchandise and stuff. And they keep stealing and stealing and stealing. And no matter what, they keep getting released. And same thing with the gangsters almost everywhere. They keep getting released. It makes no sense. Someone, like, okay, let me get this straight. A gangster can go out and kill someone with whatever firearm they have, probably a stolen firearm, and get, like, let's say they get a decent lawyer and they manage to get, like, 10 years, and then they get out early because of good behavior, or quote-unquote good behavior, inside and on parole. Why is that person back out? Or no. Actually, it's a lot worse than that. Someone, gangster, before 18, they're a minor. They get out once they're 18, or even before they're 18, and they go out and do the same shit again. And go back in the system. Back in jail. While the law-abiding citizen can put a fucking vertical foregrip on a pistol and then go to jail for fucking 10 years, or whatever the punishment for having an NFA item is, and also be considered a felon and never have a fucking firearm again because of that whole fucking ordeal. Legally can't have a firearm. All because, like, putting a piece of plastic on a gun that just makes it shoot better. Not even shoot better, just makes your aim a little bit better. How is that not tyrannical? How is that not backwards to the government? How is that not backwards to literally everyone? Like, why are SBRs even a thing still? Like, why are those still being regulated? Why? The same thing with suppressors. Why are those being regulated? All it is just, it muffles, helps with hearing. It's not like the movies. I've heard suppressors. They are loud as shit still. All it does is just help prevent echoing. It's still really loud. You need hearing protection when shooting a suppressed weapon. Still, it does not. It's the closest you can get is the Welrod pistol. That is the closest you can get to movie silence. But even then, those pistols are, I'm pretty sure, those bolt-action pistols, California compliant pistol. No, it wouldn't even be California compliant because they're fucking suppressed. They're integral suppressed pistols, so they wouldn't be unless they took out the baffles and had it unsuppressed. Then it would be a California compliant pistol. That's whatever. It's still insane that things like that are heavily regulated and criminalized, even though suppressed. Dude, like, suppressed weapons have, like, there's not many document cases of suppressed weapons being used in murders. Like, yeah, there was that one guy in New York, but I haven't really heard anything else in the past, I don't know how many years. But it's a very low number. Same thing with school shootings with AR-15s. Like, again, another low-ass number. It's like, the only reason AR-15s are so fucking demonized is because, ooh, it looks like scary. It looks scary. Yeah, that's about it. It just looks scary. Even though that most of the school shootings that or most most of the like deaths in America are done with like not even firearms. Literally, more people die to hands and feet per year compared to firearms. Like rifles, the smallest fucking category. Pistols, the second smallest category. Next category, that's the biggest, or from that, like, the next smallest would be, I believe, sharp weapons, and then the one after that is blunt weapons, and then the highest is hands and feet. Yeah, that, like, literally, if you combine the two firearm stats with the murders in the world, or in the country, it doesn't even reach half of the other stuff. It's actually insane when you really look at the statistics the FBI has. It's baffling how hidden this knowledge is to the general public, and how hard you actually have to look and dig deep into these things. Like, unless you're, like, only the people who are in the know this stuff, and the people who are out of it will never see this stuff unless someone in the know shows them. It's sad that we, as Americans, have a country that is less America. This is supposed to be the United States, yet we have never been so fucking divided. The Civil War never really ended. It just continued on in silence. Or not silence, but less violent. It's like people on the left are absolutely, like, they're demonizing anyone who doesn't lean to, like, who doesn't share the similar values as them, or has the same opinion as them. People on the right, same thing. It's like, whoever doesn't have their opinion, immediately, oh, you're a fucking libtard, or whatever. And you like kids. Like, no, both sides are like, oh, you like kids. It doesn't matter which side you're on, but both of them are going to be accusing each other of the same shit. And then the people, literally the 80% in the middle, is like, we are underrepresented because we are the quietest. We are the ones who truly represent America, but we don't ever hear our own voices because of how loud the other two sides are at yelling at each other. It's like being in a abusive or a toxic household where the mother and the father are constantly fighting, and we're just the child, where we're forced to just listen. And then, like, the parents are, of course, making us choose a side. And then if we don't choose a side and we choose no sides, both of them will hate us for not choosing their side. That's literally how I can describe this situation of America that we are in. Like, is this really American? Criminalizing the innocent and questioning whether we should criminalize the clearly evil. How is this American? This is anything but American to me. And